Hi, everyone. It is so hard to believe that it is already March. There's been a lot of buzz lately about potential surge in new listings. Not sure if you've seen it on social media, TikTok, etc., but there was some suggestion that there was a great exodus of federal employees from the region. But what does the real data say about what's actually happening? I'm going to get into that. But before I do, I want to share that I come from a family of federal government employees. And I truly understand the emotional impact of the recent weeks. I want to stress to you that I am not here as a salesperson or only as your real estate agent, but I am here for you to support you through this tough time if you're going through one. And I want to offer to you objective updates on what is truly happening in the Northern Virginia real estate market so that you can make informed decisions for your family. I'm really not here to sell you on anything. If I can help in any way, I really want to offer that support to you as a real estate agent, but also, as a person, and help you with the real information, the real data out there, so that you can truly help your family and understand what's happening in the real estate market, and what type of decisions you and your family need to make for yourselves as we go into this. So when I look at our Bright MLS, this is the most comprehensive data on home listings in the region. When we take a look at the numbers between February 3rd and February 16th, what you can see is that there were a total of 2,829 new listings in 2025. When you compare that to the same time frame of last year in 2024, you can see that there were 2,820 new listings in that same time frame. So there really hasn't been a surge that we've seen of new listings. It's really just 9 more homes in the market in the same time period. So when we take a closer look at the specific areas of our region, you can see more specifically what's going on. And you can see that there has been some movement year over year in the last couple weeks. Fairfax County actually saw a dip in listings, so not a surge, but there was 7% less listings. Arlington County, 2% less listings. This looks like a lot, 8%. Fairfax City actually was just 14 new listings compared to 13 new listings, so 1 more new home in the last week. When you look at Loudoun County, you do see 24% increase year over year. So that could be, a sign that people are, with the return to work mandates, that people are moving back into closer to the city from Loudoun County. But that's, a trend that we would just need to keep our eye on and see whether what we're seeing here is a pattern of what's going to be coming up in this market, or is it simply the natural ebb and flow of our local real estate markets? In the spring, it is very normal for our market to get an increase in listings. So although the news may be saying that we're getting this huge influx of listings, what you can see is that it's really not a huge difference or any difference at all, really, from 2024 to 2025. So we would just have to keep our eye on the market and see what that's going to do for us as the months go on. So it is true the Washington, D.C. market has the most federal workers than anywhere else in our country, but according to the Washington Post, the federal employees only make about 9% of our region's workforce. So although Washington, D.C. is just maybe disproportionately impacted by the federal workforce change because we are home to 20% of the nation's federal employees, I think what we have to look at is whether or not the recent policies in reducing workforces, but also the return to office mandates, that's probably going to have the longer term effects on our housing market. So when we're looking at these shifts, and as we continue to keep an eye on these shifts in our market, what we're probably going to see are, employees that have been laid off, or now employees that are having a much longer commute because they're returning back to work, are going to then be rethinking their housing options in the next couple months. So what does that mean for you if you're a buyer or seller? If you're looking to buy, this increase in new listings is going to be very welcome. We desperately need it in our area. That's why, you're still seeing these multiple offer situations because our inventory is just so short. It has remained that way for the last couple of years. But with this increase in new listings potentially coming up, does that really mean that we're going to be seeing price reductions? Maybe not. It just depends on whether the new inventory is going to be able to keep up with the demand that's already been in place for the last couple of years. I think that if you're a buyer and you're thinking, okay, now is the time to buy because we're going to be seeing price decreases, I would say that we could be cautiously optimistic about that potentially. That price reductions may happen, but I think it's going to be limited because I don't think that the demand is going to outstrip the inventory. I'm sorry, that the inventory is going to outstrip the demand in any way anytime soon. We still have to consider mortgage rates and affordability challenges potentially when we're looking on the buyer side. If you're a seller, you probably are also wondering how these market shifts could impact a potential home sale. Currently, like I said, the market is still going strong with listings, getting multiple offers. However, this may be reduced in the next couple months if we do see inventory opening up more. So I think that right now with the seller side, we have to be a little bit more cautious as far as pricing. That still, I think, is the biggest factor when it comes to pricing properties in trying to achieve, your home sale. And also looking at week by week, what's going on in relation to the news, in relation to what we're seeing with the buyer side too. So balancing that out when you're the seller is, I think, going to be crucial to the home sale. I think the most important thing of all of this is to stay informed and to understand your options. If these workforce changes are affecting your personal situation, I just want to let you know that you are certainly not alone. I would highly suggest that you can reach out to me to get information so that if you're going through something tough, I'm here, whether you're navigating a job transition, long commute, feeling uncertain about what's happening. Welcome to the club, but I am here to provide guidance, help you explore the best course of action for your circumstances. I am in this market day in and day out, and so I do see what the trends are happening. I don't have a crystal ball. However, I am in the know with agents as well on what we're seeing in the market, what we're seeing week to week and what's happening in the market, and keeping up to date with my colleagues in that way. So that way I'm here to just provide you guidance, information, and support. Really no pressure, not here to sell you anything. I hope that that's always been that case in any interaction that we've had in the past. But I just want open, honest communication with you in any way that I can help you. So the real takeaway here, although there's been a lot of news and people out there saying that there's been this dramatic shift in the housing market, I think you can see, at least for what happened in February, we haven't seen that yet. If you're in a tough situation and you're unsure of your next steps, I really am here to help you navigate through your options and be, a resource for you. So if you found it helpful, please reach out to me. If you have any questions, please call, send me a message, email me anytime. That goes for your friends and your family too. I really, truly am here to share information with you. So until we see each other again, until next time, please take care and just know that you're not alone out there. And I'm truly here to help you figure out, choices and help you make informed decisions for your family. Appreciate your time and look forward to talking with you soon.